What's up guys, Anders here with another Black Desert video. Today we're going to go over some Corsair tweaks as well as the update for test servers this week. Remember, global lab test servers updates usually take 1 to 2 weeks to appear on our live servers, assuming there are no delays and changes. But with Corsair changes, I'm pretty sure we're going to be getting them next week, so keep that in mind. The main news for this update is the confirmation by the developers that they will be looking into basic movements for newer classes, so more specifically the momentum that some classes have when moving around. Normally OG classes move left and right and then stop, but newer classes are carrying a little bit of animation momentum in their movement to take an extra step. This seems to have irked enough people to warrant Pearl Abyss to finally take notice and do something about it. Very soon they will be decreasing the weighty effect on newer classes and have assured us that older classes will not receive this weighty basic movement effect after the reboot to original classes comes in October. Aside from those upcoming movement changes, Corsair received quite a few tweaks. We had that emergency patch this week due to Corsair succession damage just being non-existent thanks to a bug. Console players will be getting that patch fixed today. In Global Labs, Corsair has some skill damage changes as well, so Absolute Storm Surge. That does less damage now in Absolute, while the first two ranks of Succession Storm Surge have an increase in damage. Ocean Melancholy rank 4 and then the Absolute also have a damage decrease, while the first rank of Succession of Ocean Melancholy gets a damage buff. Why they're doing this, it seems to indicate to me that a lot of people were taking Absolute, which you should have, because it does more damage than the first couple of ranks of the Succession skills. So they didn't like that, I guess, and so they decreased the damage of the Absolute and increased the damage of Succession. Corsair Succession is one of those classes that you need a lot of skill points, almost 2k to get the full kit, so a lot of people don't have those skill points early on. I think that's their way to rectify that. I'm not entirely sure. I mean, this does hurt the pre-awakened kit in the long run if Awakening comes out and you still use a lot of the pre-awakened kit. So overall, I'd say it's a nerf to the pre-awakened kit, but a buff to the Succession kit as you level. The Smooth Sailing skill also got a change. You're now able to use it while the ability is on cooldown. Before you needed to wait for the cooldown to use it, and now you can just simply spam it. But be aware that you will not have protected movement while using that skill on cooldown, and it still does consume stamina, so keep that in mind. You're going to be chunking your stamina if you keep just spamming the skill. Now, as for other changes, Nightmare World bosses now require you to deal at least 0.01% of total shared damage to be able to loot the boss. That's not a lot of damage, but definitely more than just waiting till the boss is about to die, nice and comfy near a ledge or near a cave or whatever, and then just one hit it to get the loot, which is happening a lot these days. They really should go the extra step and make Thunder Kudum a little bit more worth going, because the difficulty of the fight for the rewards you get is just not balanced in my opinion. Hopefully they can look into that. I know a lot of people say, well, no, the Alchemy Stone is really powerful in PvE, but it's not rechargeable, so you know, who cares? Caphras stones have been an issue without events giving us Caphras all the time, so now a lot more zones in the game will start dropping Caphras as drops. Akhman in particular getting Caphras is interesting just because I think that is such a good place for you to go after seasons or after you get your chilling gear. Depending on how good the drop rate is, it would make it an already amazing place to grind for your progression after your graduation and after you get your chilling gear with some Kaposhi accessories. That spot would be so good. The daily quests that also give Caphras and dust were buffed to 25 dust per day instead of the single dust you get for doing the dailies, and instead of the 1 Caphras you get 3 to 5 more, so it's not bad. So they may be worth doing. Massive Pure Magic is also getting more access as well. Nodes now give more Massive Pure Magic per cycle. Star's End and Crypt nodes now give Massive Pure Magic every cycle, and each worker cycle has been cut in half, so it's more frequent per day that you're getting these masses from nodes. The Mountain of Division node has a 4 times increase of output as well, so that's not guaranteed, but I believe they increased the output by 2 last time, and now it's 4 times even more than that. If that's not enough, Massive Pure Magic now drops in almost every zone you can think of. Thankfully, you don't also have to worry about Massive Pure Magic cheering, messing up your combos anymore. That's been taken out of the game, thank God. Atoraxxion is coming this month, by the way, guys. So the dungeon, they just received another update on Global Labs with one-time family quest that gives you a Dawn of Ba, that's the earring equivalent to Black Distortion earring, and a 70 and 130 stack, so that's pretty good rewards. I'm not entirely sure what you need for it, so once Atoraxxion comes out, we can flesh it out and make a guide for that. Naval Karma is the final thing that they really kind of dived into today. They reworked it again. This time, attacking cannons for Khan will decrease your naval karma by 10,000, and then destroying it will decrease your naval karma by 30,000. So attacking cannons that are attacking Khan was a very big thing, and if you manage to sink a ship that is driven by a negative karma player, they have a chance to drop enhancement levels on their character by 1 level. That is really punishing for naval piracy. Not surprising considering the already harsh penalties for land negative karma players, but this seems far worse. The red pirate community isn't incredibly large. As far as I know very little about the EU pirate scene. I've seen it in action a couple of times. Usually ocean guilds are attacking each other and mess up each other's cons, but I'm not too sure about how many will be affected by this change. Personally, I don't like when Pearl Abyss makes the game a little too forgiving or safe. I know being killed in the ocean is not fun. It's happened to us a lot of times. It's always a bad time, especially if you're a land player and you can't even hunt your target down because they're in the ocean all the time. You know, what are you going to do about that? That's their gameplay style, though. You know, you have to respect that. I think it just goes against their vision or what they said about a year ago for wanting to have people choose to live in the ocean life or live that land life, you know? Ocean life right now needs a lot of work to make it interesting again, at least for me. And that's pretty much it for this one, guys. Let me know what you guys think about today's video in the comments or over on our community Discord. We're now public and accepting new members, so follow that link, react to the comments to get your member role, and say hello. We're also giving away 3 Corsair classic outfit sets on the Discord, so if you haven't signed up yet, make sure to do that before the next patch to enter for the giveaway. It is for North America and European regions only, and only on the PC platform. Please keep that in mind. A lot of people signed up for the console giveaway, won, and then said, hey, why is this for console? I was like, gotta read a little bit, come on. As for the console, guys, I'll work on getting more stuff for you guys, and as for other regions, I'll try and see what I can do, but usually every region has their partners and they're given each some stuff to give away for those regions. So the only ones I know that are semi-active, apart obviously from NA and EU being the biggest regions, are I think Southeast Asia and obviously Korea. Other than that, I don't know about the other regions, so you'd have to reach out to those streamers or YouTube content creators. Remember to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that bell icon to get notified when I upload my next video. Remember, bell is good. As always, guys, thanks again for watching. Thanks for listening. I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.